Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more Umineko. Today we're going to be doing the beginning of, chapter 3. We're going to be playing Banquet of the Golden Witch. And, yeah, I really don't know what's going to happen. I've heard from some people that this chapter is really quite a great read. So, yeah, obviously I'm really quite excited for that. Yeah, I hope it's going to be fun. I don't know what to expect, really. I don't know what we're going to be playing. I don't really know what we're going to be looking at. I'm really quite excited for the beginning of this because, like episode 2, we're probably going to learn something about some sort of background of a character. I don't know. I really hope we learn, just some sort of really interesting and important character. I hope Battler is the one we learn about. I don't know, though. That is if we learn about one. I haven't played Umineko in quite a long time, actually. I played Scion or Uta recently. So, yeah, that's sort of been what I've been prioritising my VN time on. So, yeah, it feels quite good to, return to Umineko, do some stuff here. Hopefully it's going to be really quite fun. I don't know what to expect, honestly. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. Right, it's a Banquet of the Golden Witch. Good morning, I'm quite surprised to see you still haven't surrendered. Oh my god, though, the thing is about Battler, I mean, if you don't say that he was so fucking close to having surrendered when he was, in that really quite magical world with the witches and they were just talking, and I think he had got light of how awful the situation with Nozar was, and yeah, eventually he just rejected all of the sort of emotionlessness he had as a sort of slave to Beatrice. And he rose up against it, and now he's probably going to try and fight Beatrice. I don't know. Yeah, have you? Yeah, the Golden Witch has extremely high hopes for you. Have you figured out the structure of the world by now? Of this world by now? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, everything is a game. Yeah, you have no chance of victory unless you know the rules. Please enjoy your game with the witches. With the witch to your heart's content. Yeah, it's actually really quite interesting. I mean, the witches now, we have Byrne on our side, and it's interesting that Byrne, because of the fact that, repeated fates, she really doesn't want us to experience that because she probably believes that Bassado will become like her, like, totally ruined and absolutely miserable. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, difficulty level is equal for both you and the witch. Right, let's get into this. Oh my god, this is going to be really quite cool. I do wonder what we're firstly going to be playing. Oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Right. What is the first thing? This will explain quite a lot, this first image. I'm assuming... Oh, that's interesting. So wherever this is the house that was actually featured in the beginning of the game. Yeah, quite literally. Ooh, what's the music like? I think this is a pretty pleasant song. My god, this is a totally different house. Wow. Yeah, the vase was very beautiful, rich with history and value. Oh my god, let me guess, somebody stolen it. Even as young as I was, it still forced me to take a deep breath when I witnessed this beauty. Wow, that's actually really quite absurd. I mean, if you're young, you would have thought, you'd be really naive. You'd never be able to actually appreciate beauty. That's quite surprising. Yeah, it's a pleasant scene. Of course, it was a member of Grandfather's favourite collection. What? Wow. So that I didn't accidentally destroy its fragile beauty. I was always given strict orders never to touch it. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. What if there's an earthquake though? That just made me want to. Oh yeah, fair. Yeah. It looked light yet so elegant that just glancing at it gave me an indescribable sense of dignity. God damn. I wanted to see what it felt like to touch a vase like that. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah. However, just as Grandfather had said, it was a thing that shouldn't be touched. Yeah, fair. Yeah, something this beautiful should never be touched. Such beauty can only dwell in something so easily broken. That's actually really quite interesting. I suppose you could think about life as well. You could reflect it to that. And yeah, ironic that Umineko as well. I think life is a little bit fragile because of the fact that people can so easily take it, like Beatrice. Because of that, just the brush of a finger by somebody like me would... yeah, just like how a fun dream disappears with a puff when you wake up. It disappeared, fell, and broke into pieces. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's interesting this is said. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's just like, with it being completely untouched, it is totally beautiful, and it's... I don't know, it's just uninterfered, really. But then, the second it's touched, it kind of ruins that beauty, especially if it shatters as well. If it doesn't, then fine, but like, if it does. But well, even if it doesn't, it's still going to be not as beautiful as it was before, because the fact there's going to be a fingerprint there from... you having touched it. That's actually really quite interesting. So whoever this is, they've got to be close to, the grandfather. Oh my god, this is one of the kids' point of views because they call him grandfather. Or maybe it's gotta be. It's not Jessica, obviously. Interesting. I realised that because of my own foolish curiosity, I had done something that couldn't. Oh my god! So they actually touched it, and then it completely broke. Oh my god! No matter how much I regretted it, no matter how much I apologized. Oh yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, the broken vase would not be returned to its original form. Oh, he will get mad as fuck. Yeah. He sounds like a person that is very, very orientated in terms of pride. So somebody that's foolish and naive, definitely not Rosa. I think Battle is the most likely person. I don't really think George would do something like this. Probably very harshly. Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I ended up breaking into tears, sobbing, frightened. He just wanted to touch it to see how it felt like, but it broke. What? Oh, okay. That is a little bit odd. That is actually really quite odd. Who could this be? As I did, I noticed something beautiful. Lightly dancing golden butterflies were coming towards me. So this is what happens when you break the vase. Beatrice comes. As mysteriously glowing golden dots shone in the air, the butterflies began to gather, one at a time. Oh, that's interesting. So whoever this is, they know of Beatrice's existence. Oh, that is odd. Oh, it's Beatrice. Beatrice, that reliable golden witch, had arrived. Is this Maria? Because obviously nobody else would have actually known of Beatrice. Who is this? Who the fuck are you? What? That's not Beatrice. The butterflies kept gathering until they formed a cloud, and then she... Wait, hang on a second. What? Wait. Does Beatrice have some really weird alter ego? Okay, I'm sorry, but I think you look different to Beatrice. Who the hell is this? What? Hang on a second. So whoever this is, they're definitely evil because they are masquerading as Beatrice. What? Oh my god, this is weird. Or maybe this could just be... No, this can't... There's no way this is Beatrice. Look at the face. It's entirely different. That's really weird. She was always there for me. Whenever I was in trouble, she'd always appear and save me. Hang on a second, so... Oh my god, I recognise this. Is this Natsuki's voice actor? It sounds so similar. Good day to you, princess. Princess, right. Beatrice! This is not a voice I recognise. What? And why is she being called Beatrice, by the way? Oh my god. Who is this? Oh my. Oh my, why are you crying so? On a day well suited for a tea party? Oh yeah. I am genuinely confused on who this is. I broke grandfather's precious vase. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like... I don't really know. No, this can't be Jessica. There is no way this is Jessica. Wow, grandfather's gonna get mad at me. I'm just genuinely so confused who this is. I don't know what to do. I see, that is worrying. Oh my god. Oh, I feel bad for the kid. Like, even though they knew it was really, really valuable and they knew that if it was touched, it would be fucked. But, yeah, they still did it because of their curiosity. Curiosity may kill the cat. I see, that is worrying. The master really treasured this particular vase, didn't he? The master, interesting. You're not Beatrice, though! What? However, imagining how he will punish you scares even me. Beatrice... You are not Beatrice, though! I don't know that, to be fair, but they sound totally different. Grandfather was a very frightening person. And when you failed to something, when you failed to follow something he even said once, he would become so mad with rage that would make even the fallen angels in hell. I feel really bad for whoever this kid is. Oh my god, yeah, understandable, yeah. Since I knew that down to my bones, I couldn't do anything but tremble and cry. God. Oh god. I would have thought that Beatrice could have. I possess no magic that can scoop up your fallen tears, princess. Oh, that's interesting. But if you need magic that will prevent the master from scolding you, I might be able to manage something. I mean, this person does seem nice, whoever she is, but at the same time, if this is the case, then I really do wonder whether they could potentially be doing something evil. Like, could they do something evil to prevent the grandfather from scolding? By the way, why does she call grandfather the master? Is she working under grandfather? Under Kinzo? Yes, if you'll be gracious enough to believe in my power, princess. Oh, that is interesting, yeah. I really do wonder whether this person could potentially be getting whoever this is to believe so that... Oh, because look at Beatrice, for example. Believing in her gave her the necessary power to revive. Maybe that's the case. Maybe she needs the power for some sort of ulterior motive. Yes, if you'll be gracious enough to believe in my power, princess. The power of belief is the source of magic. Yeah, that is really odd. Yeah, fair enough, actually. Yeah, we've seen that quite a lot with Higurashi. Miracles appear only before those of great faith. By the way, judging by what she just said, there is no way. And her metaphorical manner of speech, this person is a witch. And her clothing, maybe? That's a good indication. I believe. How are you Beatrice? Like, I believe in your power, Beatrice. So please fix this vase. Oh, like she said, she cannot, like, directly mend the vase, but at the same time, she can somehow stop Kinzo from scolding her. By the way, why is she saying princess? Who is this and why is she significant? If that is what you want, princess, then leave it to me, bitch. What? I am just genuinely so confused. When she extended her index finger, a golden butterfly softly landed there and changed its form into her favourite cane. I am so confused. Why does she... I just genuinely don't understand. Why is she called Beatrice? And why is she referring to the other person as Beatrice? This makes no sense. So maybe this is not Ginzo's grandfather, but somebody else's? Beatrice's? No, but at the same time, though, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Beatrice is 1,000 years old. Why would a house of this sort of luxury be there to a 1,000-year-old person? And yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Like when she was a kid, obviously. That is so weird, though. Like one butterfly changing a form into a cane. She pointed her cane at the broken vase, and just like a child's lullaby, she began speaking the magic words. Come, try closing your eyes. And try to remember. What? What form did you have? It was certainly a very, very beautiful form. Oh my god, don't tell me this is actually going to work. Please show me that form one more time. Were they words or was it a song? I see that actually, it could be. No, it had to be magic. Oh yeah, obviously to invoke magic power. Oh, this is weird. What's actually going to happen? After all, can't you see? The pieces of the vase are rapidly gathering together. Gently returning to the place where they've been on... Oh my god, been on display. Reassembling into their original form. Well, somebody's going to get out of trouble. Fucking hell. God, that's absurd. Well, my god, if you're ever feeling in trouble, just get a witch to do everything for you. See? That's absurd. Now it's back to normal. Yeah, this way you won't have to get yelled at by the master. That is really weird. Are we going to see a sprite of the person who it actually was? We're not? Okay. Or maybe we will. Is it opening time? It's not opening time. What is this? Oh my god, Yeah, I really wonder who this is, because this is not a voice I recognise. Beatrice, you really are amazing. Yeah, I see that. My god. You can fix broken vases like it's nothing. Why is... That's not true. Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose that's proven even more. The fact that it's a very difficult thing to do, and yet she can do it, so it looks as if nothing has even happened, and, you know, she's put barely any effort into it. It's absurd. This person must be very experienced with magic, whoever they are. It's a really quite cool outfit she's wearing. Looks like a variation of the one-winged eagle there. I mean, it isn't the one-winged eagle, I don't think, but it looks similar. Oh, that's interesting. Oh god, so my magic, maybe not the most powerful then. My magic can only make it remember what it was for what it once was for a short time. Yeah. But the vase really returned back the way it was, right? Correct. But that doesn't mean the vase has avoided its fate of being broken. All it did was temporarily get the broken vase to remember its form before it broke. So it's temporary. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. So I really wonder why she calls herself Beatrice. But yeah, I've not yet attained the high levels of magical power that might be used to restore a broken fate to its original form. Yeah, I do find that really quite interesting. So whoever this person is, like, the broken fate, I mean, yeah, if you definitely can't do that. It's interesting, so she might be able to temporarily restore the events that are broken, but she can't really restore them for the entire time, I suppose. At that time, the high-pitched scream of a servant could be heard from inside the mansion. Oh god, is it broken? Oh no! Oh my god, could you imagine if it's actually broken near where he is? I wonder if, you know, whoever this main character is, they can blame it on the servant now. When I went to see what had happened. Oh, I noticed that several of the servants had gathered. Servants, interesting that. And were cleaning up the remains of the broken vase. Yeah, this has got to be Keensor's house. From what they said, it seemed to be a black cat that had sneaked in from some... Black cat? You've got to be kidding me. Could this have links to Burncastle? Because she has a cat's tail, I know. Sneaked in from somewhere and had climbed up onto the vase, causing it to break. I understood the meaning of Beatrice's words. At the moment I broke the vase was broken. Yeah, the vase was broken, but at the same time, the magic that had been used to temporarily restore it, made it remember its form. It's just so weird that, you know, you have elements that have... You have elements, practically atoms, that have no consciousness whatsoever, and yet you can use magic to make them, quote-unquote, remember their original form. It's weird, though. It really is. Beatrice let me see the vase being restored, but that was a temporary thing. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, it didn't mean she changed the fate of the vase being broken. Yeah, but at the same time, because of the fact that she's actually done this, the fate of the vase being broken, the results of it has been altered. Yeah, and so the vase remembered its true fate and broke. Yeah, but it kind of forgot it because of the magic that was interfered by, quote-unquote, Beatrice. Yeah, that is weird. However, the one who broke it wasn't me, but a cat that had snuck in. That's right. Beatrice never said, let's fix the vase. She never did. No. Oh, yeah. That's really interesting. Yeah. She says you prevent the master from scolding me. That's genius. Wow. The fate of the vase breaking hadn't changed, but the fact that I broke it certainly had. Oh yeah, definitely, because you were in two places at two different times. This witch could get away with murder very easily, by the way. Yeah, Beatrice cleverly saved me from danger with that magic. That is weird. I do wonder. It is very easy to break something. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. After all, you didn't need magic to break that vase, princess. Who? Then is fixing stuff really hard? Oh, definitely in this case. It is. Yeah, understandable actually, yeah. It's so hard that you broke down crying, unsure of what to do. Oh, that's interesting, yeah, because obviously the more terrifying, the less easy it is to actually return it, because there will be scars from beforehand. And that's interesting, that actually really applies. I suppose it's not really much of a scar, but like from having fallen victim to the fact that she broke something, she has felt emotional wounds, really, and then, you know, obviously, as a result of that, like, oh, she's just going to feel a lot more sad, really, due to the fact that she's had those wounds. Right, yeah, does that mean magic is easier to use when doing terrifying things? that breaking and killing is really easy. Yeah, but fixing and reviving things is really hard. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. That definitely adds to the belief that Beatrice needs so much power to revive. That's right. Yeah. That's interesting. With magic, it is far easier to break and kill. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is really interesting. That's why weak witches lose to temptation and become intoxicated with gathering easier power for themselves, neglecting their true magical training. That's actually really quite interesting. So because of the fact that it's easier to break things and easier to destroy and, you know, use your magical power for bad, you use it for bad instead of actually advancing, and that advances your ability because people are scared of you, instead of actually advancing the magical ability you have. Oh, I see that. That's really interesting. So whoever this is, they have completely conflicting objectives to, you know, the Beatrice we know. Real magic is the power to repair, to revive. To summon happiness that has disappeared, to summon love that has grown cold. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is really, really weird, yeah. Yeah. And it can even summon a smile to the face of a princess who has forgotten how. Who is this princess? Oh my god. Yeah. She didn't manage to fix it though. Oh, it's Higurashi. Oh, my days of training are far from over. That's actually really quite surprising. So did she not get the best outcome if she can't actually fully return things to its... Oh, right, I misread that, yeah. My days of training are far from over. After all, I couldn't make the vase forget its fate for even an hour. Yeah, oh my god, she definitely has a lot of... Oh my god, she has a teacher? Who? I'm sure my teacher who taught me magic. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, so whoever this is, I mean, obviously we have a really quite potentially big and powerful witch here. She has a teacher who is even more powerful. Who was her teacher though? That's my question. Would have been able to restore the vase to its original form forever. God. Yeah, in theory, I mean, so if it kept breaking and breaking, she'd be able to fix it over and over again. Yeah, that is absurd. Whoever that is, they are deadly. Yes, when one reaches their level, they are considered to be an endless witch. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. So I suppose being an endless witch it's kind of like enlightenment, really. Like, it's just the desire to become so good that you can be in control of anything, really. If you can reverse events and you can change them and you can, you know, bend everything to your desires, really. Like, where is the problem in living in this world? Yeah. That's the endless level that all witches ought to reach. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I really wonder who the endless witches actually are then. Yeah, we offer the utmost respect to those witches and call them by that title. An endless witch. That's right. God, that's absurd. That's right, to witches with the power to mend things endlessly. The concept of breaking doesn't even exist unless the witches are actually broken themselves. Because they wouldn't want to reverse things if they don't feel like it mentally, I think. They are released from all the sadness caused by losing things and are promised eternal bliss. Yeah, but at the same time, with eternal bliss and with everything being perfect, there is a bad quality of that. Certainly, the human world is full of sadness caused by separation and... Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. To escape that sadness, people pray to gods and ask for the power to withstand their sadness, believing it to be a test. Yeah, it's just really got interesting. I mean, a lot of these witches, they are human beings. Let's be honest here. I mean, all of them are. I think. I don't know that actually. I don't know why I'm saying that. But Beatrice looks like a human being. This person looks like a human being. I don't know. By the way, I wonder if we can... Is there a character card? Oh, you know shit is real when there is more than one. What is this? Oh, yeah, this is interesting. Let's read this. Yeah, Beatrice. It doesn't really make much sense at all about the differences. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, all of the goats. Low level furniture, god damn. Interesting. Oh my god. No! No! Get me out of these spoilers. Yeah. So, that was interesting. Let's read about the 7 stakes of purgatory that we actually know about, because there are a few here that, I have no idea who you are. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired and dumb. Right. I don't know you. 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 I swear this is one we know. This is... No, we don't. Don't know you. Don't know you. Don't know you. Where are the ones that we do know? Yeah, this is one we know. Yeah. High quality. Interesting, that. Oh, interesting. Oh, I love this. Oh, that's interesting. That's advantageous. My god. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we can get many at all. Asmodeus, yeah, we've seen this one. I'm sorry, but if you can be doted away when a slightly new topic is coming up and yet wearing, you know, what she's wearing, yeah, that's just a little bit contradictory. Oh, right. Yeah, so these are all of the ones that we can read about. And we've not read anything about these people, I don't think. Yeah, okay, anyway, let's just get into the story that we were actually meant to be reading. Interesting that we don't get anything about this new, quote-unquote, Beatrice. That is interesting. I really do wonder what this Endless Witch title is. Who could be considered an Endless Witch? I mean, Burn and Lambda, they could potentially have some... I wonder if they could have some contest. Oh, shit. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so, yeah. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, and obviously asking for a god to give you the easy way out, I see. In that case, a witch who could revive all things would be freed from all sadness in the world. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Simply put, that would mean eternal bliss. Would it though? Come on. Oh my god. That's not a very, I mean, obviously, in a childlike desire, that's a good thing, but at the same time, that's just a good thing to, you know, get the imagination pumping, but not really if you're, you know, whoever this person's age is, the white-haired person. Well, not white, but more violet, actually. You, princess? It's a long, long, difficult path, you see? I want to become a witch. I want to find happiness. Oh, that's interesting. Beatrice, I want to become your disciple. This is really like how Maria was. Interesting, this. I know! I know, but the only thing is, this is a child. She's obviously really quite inspired by, you know, the amazing nature of this quote-unquote Beatrice. Yeah, so do you even have a trace of the doubt in that feeling? No! Oh my god. I want to become a witch too. I understand. I am really quite surprised. I just genuinely wonder how this kid is actually going to change. Then until you get tired of me, I'll make you my disciple. Will you call me teacher? Yes, teacher. yeah, oh my god, that definitely shows it. You not only say that you will call them teacher, but you actually call them teacher. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Then from now on, learn the depths of magic along with me. Yeah, it's interesting that even the teachers are training. I mean, magic is just such a wide subject that, you know, obviously it will take lifelong period of times to actually, you know, get close to mastering it. It's absurd. I mean, it must be so insanely difficult. Yeah, so I really do wonder how close she is to become an endless witch. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Let us both learn the proper use of magic, doing our best to reach that blissful level. Yes, teacher. I just genuinely wonder who this person is, and... Oh, it's going black. Is it as if somebody is remembering something? Oh, I don't know. It's just some sort of really quite weird transition. That's actually really quite interesting. So, yeah. Now this person is the disciple. Oh, this is interesting. Are they in the meta world? You have got to be kidding me. Has this kid been taken to the meta world? Oh, that's Beatrice. What? Is that her childhood? Oh, a dream. The face takes me back. An endless witch, was it? That rank I'd yearned for in the past, as the highest possible achievement, was now just another one of... What the fuck? Hang on a second, Beatrice is actually an endless witch? What? What? No, you might even call it my calling card. That's actually really surprising. I didn't actually think that'd be the case. Oh, interesting. We've got an organ sound font. That's just really quite surprising, though. I don't understand how Beatrice can actually... The only thing about the Endless Witch related things, though, is... I just don't really fully understand it. I don't understand how Beatrice can reverse anything. No, but at the same time, think about Maria and the candy. That has been constantly reversed, and Maria has probably eaten that candy, and everyone's believed in it. Yeah. That gives me the impression that Beatrice actually is an Endless Witch. But at the same time, that's just an object. You can't really apply that to human lives. I really don't know. Well, I suppose when somebody dies, she can actually have control of what they do after they died. So if she actually really loved somebody, for example, she could probably bring them back into the world just because of that. Yeah, that is really, really weird. That's very interesting that this is Beatrice's past, though. So, yeah, it's just really quite odd that this person, the top person was called Beatrice, like the white-haired person. And then Beatrice was also called Beatrice. I remember she literally called Beatrice Beatrice. Beatrice is a title as opposed to a name, I feel. I don't know. Every once in a while, being called that can be quite satisfying. Oh yeah, I see, yeah. I trained so many days to achieve that rank. Yeah, fair. It'd be quite a waste if I never got time to appreciate it. She shook her head lightly. If it's the highest possible level, that means there's nothing higher. Yeah, genuinely. How? An eternal dead end. The beginning of eternal. I know, exactly. I do find it really quite interesting that whoever this is, the trainer, the teacher, they haven't said anything about that. Yeah, because you cannot do anything more. I remember what teacher told me. When one is released from sadness, it is the same as eternal bliss. That's what makes me think. Oh, yeah, that is interesting. No, I see this because obviously that is a naivety that she has. Yeah, that she couldn't ever reach that level. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, eternal bliss means eternal boredom. You need things to be going down in your life for it to actually be something that, you know, is the same, really. Because if you have nothing going down in your life because of the power to reverse everything and having control of everything, yeah, it's going to get boring very quickly. Yeah, that's interesting. It's the beginning of eternal torture. But it all depends on how you look at it. Eternal boredom is the same as a sketchbook that doesn't run out of pages. Yeah, I suppose you have infinite opportunities then. It means you can draw whatever you want. You can try to have as much fun as you want. You can, yeah. Yeah, it is interesting that boredom is the worst sort of poison, which kills all witches. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So even those great witches who were given the title Lady fear it. Beatrice is a lady, I thought, because I swear I heard Byrne or Lambda calling her Lady. I don't know, though. Even those great witches who were given the title Lady fear it. That is odd, yeah. It's the eternal poison that tortures them because of the eternal bliss they've reached. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that is interesting. So I really wonder why this teacher hadn't actually reached this level. Oh yeah, that will be interesting. Yeah. Kill your teacher. Now that I've earned the name of Endless Witch, I truly wish I could speak with the teacher again. Oh no way. It's interesting that it is so ideal and it seems so idealistic, but the reality is just, yeah, it's not very like this. The entire opposite, actually. Is happiness really what lay at the end of our training? Oh, that is interesting. And what is happiness? I wish I could talk to her about that now. Training her, yeah, that's interesting. Training has no end. When you think you've reached the eternal level, that's exactly the time to bemoan your own immaturity. Oh, that is interesting. So that's interesting what Beatrice is actually thinking, because of the fact that, you know, she actually has the title of the Endless Witch somehow. I don't know how she's got the title, but yeah, the fact that she does actually have the title, does that mean that she's done too much training? And, well, not too much training, but she thinks she's done too much training to actually require any more, really, and that's a naivety because she will always require more training in this world or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I recall those words as though she'd answered me directly. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. See, so I'm immature, am I? Yeah, maybe that's why, because he obviously brushes it off, because it's a thought that, you know, it's entertaining, it's contradictory to what you would normally think, so yeah, I suppose she brushes it off and finds it amusing, but she doesn't actually reflect in it. I don't know. I don't really know, it's hard to see somebody as Beatrice as immature, but I don't know. What? I'm gonna say, oh my god, you know shit is getting real when ahahaha.wav plays. What is this? The sound of painfully shrill laughter rang out. It was coming from my furniture. What? Hang on, what, did they break their toy again? Their toy? Oh! It's another, stake of purgatory. Beatrice-sama, it's Beelzebub! Oh, no! You've got to be kidding me, are they torturing people? This guy stopped moving again. Mammon. Oh, and I haven't had nearly enough fun yet. What a pathetic... who are they torturing? Cry about it. Yeah, you're kind of like killing people, but I haven't got a chance to play at all yet. Let me play. I feel like these people have loads of fights. Oh my god, yeah, we actually saw this with Be Silent Filth. Oh my god. Yeah, she is actually really quite rational. Yeah, if you keep devouring him like starving dogs, of course he'll keep breaking right away, no matter how well Beatrice fixes him up. Right. Are they eating somebody? Oh, you've broken the most, Setane. Oh, you just don't know what holding back means? Who the fuck is that? My god, there are so many! My apologies, Beatrice. Please forgive my stupid little sisters. Wait. Who's saying you're better than anybody else? Oh yeah, I can totally see how she's the youngest one. Fix him quickly. I'm next. What are they doing? Oh, must you keep up that infernal racket? Oh, they're terrified of it. That's actually really quite funny. So I think that really shows the power of Beatrice, just how terrified these people actually are of her. That is interesting, though. By the way, this sprite is so goofy. Oh my god, I can see how these people have, like, total fights. So they're basically torturing somebody, and they're literally devouring him somehow. And then these people are pissed off because they're not actually being able to eat him firstly, before he kind of, like, breaks. In their words. This is so messed up. I mean, my god, who the fuck is this person? That's my question that I'm actually kind of scared of. Oh my god. They were so scared of her, fucking hell. Yeah, a single yell was all it took to make the noisy sisters with the 7 stakes vanish. Oh my god. Yeah, all they do is mess around, having as much fun as they want, breaking him. They only come to me to clean up after. Oh, that's actually really quite annoying. So even though these people are furniture and they probably will do a lot of what Beatrice says, yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, I suppose so, yeah, because you can always get pissed off at the furniture. Truly, this furniture never leaves me bored. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, once the furniture hid themselves, all that remained was a sloppy mess. The last remnants of a broken toy. Jesus Christ, I had no form anymore. God. God. That is absurd. So it's not only been eaten so much that, you know, obviously its face is indecipherable, but like, its form is indecipherable. Oh my god. I'm assuming this is just like a cloud of blood. No, sorry, just a mess of blood and skin and maybe bones as well. I don't know if they eat bones. I wouldn't be surprised knowing them. God. It would be hard for me to even remember its original form in this state. Oh my god, better to make it remember for itself, perhaps. Don't tell me this is Battler! I waved my golden pipe. Then I spoke. I chanted. I made it remember. Oh my god, who? Come, try to remember. What form did you have? Oh my god. After all, right now, you pretty much look like a huge lump of scrap meat. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. This is just so cruel, whatever has happened here. I mean, they have totally, you know... Oh my god. They've totally mutilated whoever this is. I mean, Jesus Christ. I made it remember. God, I really wonder who this actually is. Oh shit, but I don't understand. How are they meant to remember if they're just a scrap of meat? Like, their brain, I don't really think it would be able to operate. Unless you remember, I won't even be able to recall your face. Oh, that's actually really bad. So whoever this person is, if they don't remember themselves, then Beatrice is, then they're fucked. Oh, what? By the power of magic, the pitiful pieces of meat began to remember what their form had been. Remember. Which part should go with which part? And where should join where? That's right, just like that. No, you should... No, you should be a finger on the left hand. That's the right hand. That's it, good. Good morning. Oh my god! It is Battler! Have you woken up? Was she Nomiya Battler? Holy fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, how ironic that your true nightmare begins after you're overwoken. I really wonder what's actually happened here. I mean, there is no way. This just doesn't really fit into any of the story that we've actually read. I wonder when this is. Could you imagine if this is actually at the end of chapter 3 and this sort of foreshadows what's actually going to happen to Battler? This is unbelievable though. So Battler's basically just been reduced to meat so bad that you can't even recognize which part is which. Like, just a collection of muscle and bone. And then, you know, he's just kind of magicked back into existence. So basically, if Beatrice wasn't an endless witch, Battler would be dead at the moment. That's absurd. And that really proves, quote-unquote, Beatrice's theory of, you know, her being an endless witch. That's absurd. Your true nightmare begins after you've awoken. How is this guy alive? Oh my god, yeah, understandable actually, yeah. You'll send him to heaven? Yeah, I don't think so. If you would just accept that I am a witch, you will quickly... I'll accept that you're a bitch, but not a witch. If you were to just accept that I'm a witch, you will quickly wake up from this nightmare and I'll send you to heaven. Oh, that's interesting. I am the king of Mount Purgatory. So the 7 stakes of purgatory is not really purgatory as in religion. Purgatory as in a mountain. There's no escape from this hell without my approval. Oh, that's interesting. So you can only get that approval by giving her the power of believing in her, really. It's just useless. Battler don't say Zenzen Dameda challenge. I know! Genuinely! I mean, my god, just after seeing what has happened, I mean, he's kind of just been, like, created again. I see this entirely. I'm impressed you can still talk like that after experiencing the pain of death, not once, like any normal human being. What the fuck? That is actually really quite odd, but more times than I could count with all my fingers. We've only seen Battler die, well, 3 times now, but like still. That's really, really weird. So whatever's happened here, there's been a lot of game playing. This is why I never get bored. Oh yeah, I see that, yeah. I never get bored of you. Yeah, no boredom problem here. Yeah, I see. Oh my god! After all, I get my pick of those massive tit Ned. What the fuck? Wait, hang on a second. Nechan, as in sister? With the dazzling arse. Is it my harem? Well, okay then. No, is he saying that this is what he gets from Beatrice? Oh my god, thanks for that. I'm not letting this get bored for a while now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I kind of misread that. I don't know. I swear, I kind of interpreted it as if I read this first and then this second. Wait, what? Is he talking about the 7 stakes of purgatory? They don't have massive, you know what? Yeah, that's not massive at all. What does he mean? How much porn has Beatrice looked at? Oh god. That's splendid. You're just kinda justifying the fact that he either called your... yeah, big. Or your servants. Otherwise I get bored too. Oh my god. So my furniture. Oh my god. What the fuck's my furniture? I fixed him. So you can play as my... This is absurd. You have got to be kidding me. So is he basically just, you know, dying? He's respawning and then he's going through the pain of being eaten by the furniture. What the fuck? Thank you very much. Jesus Christ, these people sound... This is really quite funny. These people sound like they're high on energy drinks and also very fucking deadly. Oh my god. Oh, I'll tell you, your turn's all over. I'm next. Jesus Christ! You literally eat people. You take away their lives, and you have the maturity of a fucking child. How? Oh no. How is being eaten loads of times by really, really weird women a good thing? Oh my god. Look at how popular you are! Seriously? I mean, my god, that is true. Popular guys have it rough. Get in line, freaks. Okay, furniture. If you just stayed obedient instead of acting tough, this would go much easier. I mean, that is understandable, but at the same time, if he stays obedient, then he's gonna become one of these people. Let's be honest here. No, he's good like this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they are total sadists. My god. I can see how Satan, yeah, quite literally Satan. Yeah, she gets fucking pissed off. She really sounds like a complete control freak from her voice. Okay, let's not break him so quickly this time. Oh my, no, you have got to be kidding me. So they're gonna not only torture him, but they're gonna do it slowly. Jesus Christ. Oh, you aren't running this. I hope that they get into so much of an argument of which part of Bastila they're going to eat and who's going to eat it and, you know, how fast or slow they'll eat it, that it never happens in the end. You aren't running this show. Battle-kun. Oh my god, let's continue where we left off, okay? Well, I just genuinely don't... I mean, to be fair, Bastila is ridiculously determined, though. The fact that he doesn't bail out, even after being, you know, let's be honest, constantly tortured. Here. Oh. That's actually really quite surprising. So, I didn't expect that to be the case. After they locked Jessica Chan's room with the master key, how did they return the key to the corpse's pocket, which was inside the room? Oh yeah, I remember this, yeah. Well, maybe... That's actually reasonable. Yeah, well, maybe that's it. They used a fishing line or something, sending the key into the door through the crack of, into the room through the crack of the door. I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, how did that get into the pocket? I mean, they could have been totally done it. I don't know though. It does sound kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah, wrong. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. So, these people were just gonna... They're basically just bullying him at this point. I mean, yeah, they're just bullying him until he actually gives in to the fact that it was done by magic. She can use red as well, surprising. God, she sounds so cross. Wow, of all the doors that exist on Rokkenjima, none has a crack through which a key can... Okay, that is weird. So does that, I suppose that means, I wonder if that actually means all directions. If a key may not be able to slip in upright, but what about if it's rotated? I don't know. Rotated so that it's horizontal instead of vertical. He was wrong, right? Oh my god, you've got to be... Oh my... You are going to be kidding me. So basically, these people were just like, you get a question wrong. Oh my god, you're fucking eaten. You're slowly tortured. You're eaten. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's so horrible, but at the same time, it's actually kind of funny. I mean, could you imagine if this was schools? I would not want these people to be school teachers. I mean... They look like... Wait. I think if these people were in, like, any sort of real life setting, they would probably be, like, maybe... 3-4 years older than me at the very most. Like, they are too young to be teachers. Oh my god, yeah, where shall I strike? That sounds like Neon's voice actor. Me, back of the hand. What? Oh my god, no fair. Okay, then I've got the back of his... Oh my god, what are they doing? I'll take the tip of his nose. Jesus Christ, why? Right, let me do it too. Let me strike too. This person is such a crybaby. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Oh my god, that is vivid. Don't be slow, Levian there. We've always done first come, first serve. Yeah, you sound crazy. Okay, I'll take the top of his foot. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Basilar. I mean, my god, it's just absurd how, you know, he is probably going through the most insufferable pain. But these people, they're just enjoying it and they're having fun and they will never stop as well. Oh, me too, me too. I'll take his shoulder, okay? Oh my god. What is he gonna say, I wonder? Well, at least he's nice. At least he's encouraging them to play nice. Oh my god. Yeah, that's understandable, actually. They do speak like people, beings that deserve that sort of comment because of how childish they are. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck are they doing to him? God, to think that he's being tortured never-endingly, and yet he's actually able to just rise up above it. It's absurd. It really is. Like, the only way this is going to stop is if a question is answered correctly by him, which may not happen. It's unlikely. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh no, I see that. Yeah, I can't believe you're still resisting. False courage. Why haven't you realized that your false courage actually gets us fired up? Gosh, there are so many people there's some people that look just like complete children, and then other people like, you know, Belphegor, Satan, Leviathan, they look like total, well, no, not Leviathan, another one, I forgot the name of, but yeah, look like total bitches. They really, really do. Sorry, but... I like that, yeah. I mean, I just find it really quite funny that he just has such a strong belief in himself that there is nobody, even these people, you know, that are going to do anything close to actually putting him off his beliefs, which I think is really, really good. It's really surprising, it really is. Yeah, no matter how you all try to confuse the issues, I definitely won't accept witches and magic. He can try. I really do wonder what he's going to say, though, even though you can't explain anything with human tricks. Are you stupid? Oh my god. God, know your place. Yeah. What, as in somebody that deserves to get tortured non-stop? God, how is he going to get out of this? It's okay, we don't have to force him to accept it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Soon he'll want to accept it so hard he'll start crying. What, after you've tortured him? I don't think that's true. Even now, he really wants to kneel down on the ground pitifully and beg our forgiveness. Oh my... Jesus. Holy shit. I don't even want to imagine what is happening to me. God, that must be painful. Oh, you have got... Oh my fucking god. When they say broken, they are literally doing human tug of war. But the thing is, they break so hard. They pull so hard. Obviously, deducing that they have lots of strength. That his body parts... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that is absurd. Oh, he's broken already. He's broken already? I mean, Fucking hell. These people are really strange. Oh, he's broken already, Beatrice. I hope at this point Beatrice is just going to get so pissed off that these people are just going to stop because of Beatrice not being bothered to actually do what they want her to. Oh, well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, they are merciless. Absolutely merciless. They are putting humans through the worst piece of pain ever. You know, the worst pain that somebody could ever experience. Constantly. And, yeah, they can't do this because they're obviously higher above him in terms of hierarchy, I suppose. Since they know I can revive him over and over, my furniture won't even hesitate to break it. Yeah. Yeah, good grief. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, giving eternal rebirth and eternal death. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that is one of her powers. Before the Endless Witch, Beatrice, all death and life has no meaning. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I see that. Even death can't become the key to escape from my care. I know, it's absurd. It really is. Come, Batora. Remember your original form again. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll talk with you to my heart's content, understand? Who is... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I see that, because obviously you can just, you know, torture somebody as if it's, you know, like she says, a toy. And, yeah, I see. How truly pleasant to have a toy to play with for all eternity. Oh my God, I'd hope not. Fucking hell. How could this be the endless bliss? Witches gain at the endless level. God. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. So you're thinking the endless bliss is not, you know, eternal... Well, I suppose eternal happiness to relieve boredom. I suppose it could be in the form of this. I mean, it doesn't fully take it out of context. I see this. But the only thing is bliss is normally associated with something beautiful. I don't really think this is beautiful, even though there are flowers. I see, yes, this bliss certainly is amusing. Why? I'll revive you over and over, kill you over and over. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I really do want to actually. Yeah. Let's see, what kind of murder play you unfold on the next game. Interesting that you've used it as a play. I like that. I wonder how she just battled us. Why? She should have said it longer. She still kills it though. Oh my God. I just love how mental and deranged Beatrice's laughs are. It's so funny. I really do wonder actually. Oh my God. We're probably properly overwhelmed with the wav sound effects. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the opening again. Fucking love this opening. I wonder how it's going to be different. I've never noticed this image, by the way. Oh, my ears are absolutely dead. Oh, I love this opening. It is so good. It's so well done. I think the song is so cool. This is different, right? No, is it different? No, I swear I don't recognize that scene with Battler at the beginning. I don't know, though. No, I don't recognize that scene with Shannon and George. I don't recognize that scene either. The one with the butterfly. Yeah, it's interesting. Did you see Beatrice and the teacher there? I don't remember Canon being there before. I don't remember that scene there either. Oh my God, the stakes of purgatory. I also saw a man that we haven't seen before. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you guys are. Oh my God, we've got Shannon, Canon. We've got Maria, and we've got Maria again. Just her insane face in episode 1. Where we first realised that she's mad in terms of her magic related thing. Someone hugging Beatrice? That's weird. This is really interesting. They've changed this opening a little bit. Right, I gotta go hyper rare attention mode for the next montage. There may be different things. Yeah, this is different. What the fuck? I saw loads of gold. I saw Lambda and Burn. Who the fuck are you? Oh, interesting. Whoever that is, I saw her with Burn. So whoever this red-haired person is, they have connotations with magic. I don't know. I really, really don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I really wonder who that unknown character is who's in the opening. Oh, so it looks like we're actually going on the transport journey. Interesting. I'm actually quite surprised about this. Oh, we got Rudolph. Dang. It's going to be interesting. Wait, when she says when he says Aneki, who is he talking about, I wonder? Of course he smokes, by the way. He's a businessman, to be fair. Damn, Tupac, Aneki. Hey, cigarettes so much. Oh, it's Eva. Oh, she's been pretty grumpy since last night. Please don't hold it against her. Oh my god, what happened? Rudolph and Hideyoshi went out onto the deck and took out some cigarettes. Oh, that's pleasant. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, Eva is not the person you want to piss off in a bad mood. No way. That is a very bad idea. Eva always has hated the smell of cigarettes, but when she was in a bad mood, she got even more sensitive to them. When they decided to smoke casually until they reached the island, the two of them got yelled at and had been chased out of the... Oh my god. Yeah, she really, really doesn't like it, but I don't blame her. That must be really quite rare, though, for people... Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's rare, but, like... Yeah, it's probably less common than it would be in countries like, for example, England, where smoking isn't commonly done. You know, just for smoking, never really to be a done thing in their minds and not to want it near them, really. Hideyoshi tried to use his lighter, but the strong winds gave him sort of... Oh my god, yeah, I can imagine that. Oh, that must be annoying, yeah. Rudolph took out a Zippo with a smooth gesture and let Hideyoshi borrow the flame. Oh, that's a lighter, I'm assuming. Yeah, when did you start smoking cigarettes, Hideyoshi Nissan? Oh, yeah, I see that, yeah, just after the war. Oh, God, he fought in the war, of course. In the beginning, I was rolling them. Oh, my God, yeah. Then started using what I sold. Oh, yeah, that's... God, that's actually really quite interesting. So, when he says rolling them, well, he made them, I'm assuming. That's actually really quite interesting. So eventually he didn't really want to roll cigarettes anymore, so he just rolled them and then, well, yeah, well, using what he sold, he's using the money to pay for cigarettes. Yeah, so you were already smoking when you went Aneki. Yeah, I really do wonder. I bet she's always telling you to stop. Oh! Yeah, I never listened to her, so she's already completely given up on that. Man, gotta be stuffing times like these. Times like these! My god, he's talking as if it's just some sort of calamity. Oh my god, Hideyoshi laughed heartily, but Rudolph snickered. After being scolded by Eva, they'd escaped to the deck together with their tails between their legs. Oh my gosh, she probably got really, really pissed off. Wow. There was little doubt who had gotten her way. Oh, in that. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's hilarious. She isn't usually so short-tempered. That's not normal. How? In fact, she's usually a more gentle, quiet woman. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, every year she changes when this day comes. So she's a really quite nice, gentle, quiet woman, which really, really surprises me, but at the same time, she has a potential for being a very, very stressed, angry, and, you know, dominating in arguments, and also arsehole-like as well. Is that so? Yeah, to me, she just looks like the Aneki we've known for so long. Oh. That's just it. Yeah, I see that. She's been back to being Eva of the Ushinomiya family. Oh, that is interesting. Now, that really, if you ask me, explains why a man as nice as Hideyoshi would get with Eva, i.e., you know, a person who in the Ushinomiya family, we've really had a bad impression of. Yeah. Well, I know why she's grumpy. Oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah, this family conference is going to be a pain. Got that right. Oh, my God, yeah, they've actually got to threaten money. Yeah, I really do wonder how they're going to do that. I mean, yeah, there's that plan to threaten money out of Kraus Nissan. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we may call it a family conference, but it's just going to be a sibling fight at this rate. I love that. I mean, my God, in the first episode where they try to get, you know, I think it was 75% of the, no, I can't remember exactly what it was. No, I think what Kraus had actually done is he'd manipulated them so that he'd actually got, like, a really big share of the inheritance, and obviously he took it completely out of context, but then obviously they signed it, so they signed the agreement, so they can't really take it back. Before the family conference, 3 of the siblings had made a secret pact with Kraus. Oh yeah, definitely, they were investigating him. They were all facing urgent situations and needed a lot of money fast. Yeah, so you just turn to the person who has actually done something. I think that's just really quite low, though. The only reason you investigate somebody is because of the fact that you need money yourself, not actually because you want to bring the truth of their crimes to light. That's actually really sad. And the only one they could turn to was Kraus. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Who spoke to the Ushinomiya head now that Kinzo spent his time shut up in his study. Oh, yeah, that must actually... God, what a highly influential role. Wow. For a long time now, they've vaguely sensed that Kraus was taking advantage of the fact that Kinzo had... Oh, yes, definitely. That's obviously evident in the fact that he's funneled money out of his account and into his... Out of Kinzo's account into his... and they suspected that he started embezzling that wealth to suit his own purposes. Exactly, yeah. Despite being disgusted by this, they turned a blind eye to it while everything was still going smoothly for them. Yeah, definitely, yeah. But now that they needed money, they really couldn't afford to let it slide. Yeah, I mean, that's really low. Eva had asked Rudolph and Rosa to form an alliance, and they were now scheming to take that money away from Kraus. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. I really do wonder what Rudolph's company actually is, because I've never really heard anything about it. Rudolph-kun, both of you and I are company presidents. I think Rudolph was actually in trouble with an American company with some sort of brand recognition related things. Like, the only way they could actually get out of trouble was to totally rebrand. Or pay a massive fine. Can't remember though. I wonder which company Rudolph runs. Oh yeah, Rosa's the president too. Oh, as a hobby. Oh, I suppose so, but at the same time, these people have it as a full career. Isn't she some sort of fashion-related career? It will say here. I keep on forgetting what her title is. I forgot this beforehand. Yeah, oh, a design company, right? Yeah, she manages it. She's yet to start taking it seriously. Damn. That's right, sorry. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. If anything, these guys are both married parents, whereas Rosa, single parent. Oh my god. God, I love that he's just totally whispering this. Now that I've thrown down the gauntlet in front of the executive board, I've got to bring in the money. You have got to be kidding me. So he's literally done a total gamble. So he's basically thrown down. Well, I don't really know what he means by gauntlet here. I'm just kind of confused on that context. I'm assuming a gauntlet is just a declaration that you're going to be bringing in loads of money soon. So you've actually, yeah, like he says, he has to bring it in. Yeah, even, God, so he will do anything for that money. Yeah, I think that's really, really stupid what he's actually done, but he's so confident that he is actually going to be able to get stuff out of Kraus, which I don't think is a good idea. He's a brilliant manipulator, Kraus. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I can't betray the employees who've trusted me and followed me for so long. Yeah, if the shares of the other company, if the, other shareholders that have been totally trying to ruin the reputation of him and, trying to compromise ownership, boom, he's fucked. Yeah, definitely. Oh, God. Yeah, that's why I need to get some money out of Kraus and Nissan. Even if I have to grab him by the neck. Yeah, that's absurd. Aniki and Aneki have always been at each other's oh yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah, now she's got to challenge Aniki head on. It's no wonder she's on edge. Oh yeah, understandable actually, yeah. So Eva really has had a bad relationship with Kraus Nissan since long ago. Oh my god, really? Hasn't she talked about it? She hasn't. God, that must be bad. Oh, they're always at each other's throats. Oh, that's interesting. God damn, so that's interesting. Whatever happens in the past, it's really, really buried in there. Wow. She never talks about the past, even if I ask. God. Yeah, I see. That's really surprising. That's awful. I mean, yeah. Interesting, that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, she's always been brainy and true. She does sound really, really clever. I see that. Her grades were good too. Oh, compared to that, Aniki was just average. Oh yeah, that is annoying. The simple fact that she existed would have been pressure enough. Yeah, but she kept posting it about it and driving into a corner. Oh, yeah, interesting that she's doing the bullying and she's really making somebody else feel inferior. Yeah, she kind of deserves any... Yeah, that fool, yeah. I agree. I mean, I just find it really quite funny. He doesn't give a fuck about the fact that it's his wife. He will speak his mind, which I think is good. Yeah, I'd hardly call that shrewd. Oh, yeah. No kidding. Oh. Aneki regretted being born a woman. Oh yeah, that's fair enough actually, yeah. Oh yeah, that's understandable actually. Yeah, so she probably couldn't forgive Aniki since he was chosen to succeed the head just because he was a man. Wait, hang on a minute. Wait, so there's a website that says the approximate ages of the characters. Oh shit. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I can't actually. Oh, it's spoiler content. But I'm assuming that if Eva was actually born a man, then she would have actually been able to have the, the head of the family instead of Kraus. And yeah, I do find it really quite surprising that, because of the fact that she's jealous of Kraus for having been born a man. Yeah, she just projects all of that anger that she has from that onto him. And as can be seen in, just making fun of the vulnerability he has of having worse grades. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and we've always really seen this, like, for example, when she was trying to, you know, overthrow Natsuki, trying to get George as the son that would succeed the headship. Father really is an old-fashioned person. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, gender discrimination was part of his system of values. Oh God. Oh yeah, I see, yeah. I'll bet Eva's eagerness to prove herself made him dislike her a bit. Oh God, what's happened? Whatever it is, it's definitely something that's really quite bad. Oh my God, I wonder. What's this? Oh, this is, it looks like past because of the fact that it's grey? Grayscale? Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's interesting. So we're probably going to get Krause's views on education now, I wonder. Wouldn't you say, like, schooling for women is like sugar in black tea? What? Seriously? How? What? Oh my God, the taste is dull and flat without it. Yeah, so the world is dull and flat and boring without, and obviously nothing can go forward without women, but if there are too much women, then the whole thing is ruined. What the fuck? Since you can still drink black tea without sugar. He was in effect saying that there was no need for women to stop. What? Those infuriating words were what Nissan hurled at me in my despair. When I asked to go to college only to be denied by oh my God. Oh, so this is Eva's point of view, I'm assuming. Yes. I protested that I needed to build up proper dignity and an education as the oldest daughter in the Ushinomiya family, making college an essential next step. Oh my God, but when it came down to it, Father and Nissan's answers were exactly the same. Oh, you have got to... Oh my God, how conservative... That's absurd. God. That's ridiculous. So, by one extra person going to college, it's automatically too many people in terms of women that are actually studying? That's absurd. Yeah, absurd logic, absurd discrimination. You can still drink black tea with no sugar, so... And I wouldn't have really thought sugar would have gone with black tea. Maybe you could think that sugar is just the thing that you need to add on if you want a little bit... If you want a little bit more out of life, really. I.e., women are just things that you can add there. They don't actually have to be people that are working. That's sick. God. Yeah, that must be really, really annoying. I mean, my God, why would you be denied to college if your grades are good and you have potential? Even though, like, I mean, the only thing that's really bad about Ginzo is he has really traditional and bullshit gender values. So, yeah, you can say goodbye. She can say goodbye to our college position, it looks like. Yeah, I agree with what Eva's saying. And obviously on a personal level, not just status level. But God, that's awful. God. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, considered as in egotistical. God, that's absurd. Exceptionally proud of oneself. I've never taken the Ushinomiya name lightly. Not once since I was born into it. Oh God, yeah, definitely. I mean, as can be seen in her, you know, insistence not to marry out of the family and to try and get a loophole in to let, you know, Hideyoshi become an Ushinomiya. And I've been even more careful not to take my father's name, Ushinomiya Kinzo, lightly. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Our family is an old one with many traditions. but it lost its wealth and business in the Great Kanto earthquake, pushing it to the brink at one point. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. That was when father took control with his ingenious... Oh yeah, I see, yeah, ingenious talent, reviving it to be an even greater than it had been before. Not once did I forget that I was the daughter of the great Ushinomiya Kinzo. Oh yeah, that's understandable, yeah. Did he really hammer it in? Oh, that's interesting. That's why I always made every effort to become worthy of that name. I needed dignity worthy of the Ushinomiya family. Yeah, schooling. Manners. Oh, yeah. Leadership. Oh, that's interesting. Even if I couldn't quite reach father's level, I deepened my knowledge in economics and finance, trying to improve myself so that I could be of use to him. And wow, I mean, my God, I can really see how she says, you know, just totally not taking the father's name lightly. I mean... Yeah. And that's actually really quite interesting, just because of, you know, Kinzo's insane talent. Eva can never forget about the fact that, you know, she is the daughter of somebody so talented, really. Yeah, that is interesting. So she really wants to live up to that talent and become, you know, somebody who has a name that's deserving of the talent that has been used to bring them there, really. Yeah. However, in the end, Father never acknowledged my... That's really sad. That really is. It's just really quite horrible to think that, you know, with people like these really traditional people, if you're a woman, no matter what you do, no matter how much you try, no matter how everything, you know, works out for you, you can fuck off. Like, no matter how much you care about, you know, just... I know, it's absurd. It really is. The father of a woman was only meant to support a man, and nothing further than that was permissible. God, that really is unfair. When was it that I came to understand that? Yeah, it may have been as early as my childhood years. But I was going to have to wait until I grew up before I could truly accept it. Compared to me, you couldn't have said that Kraus, my older brother of 2 years. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so I can totally see Eva's jealousy to Kraus here. Worked hard at all to become deserving of the Ushinomiya family now. But I always remember hearing that he was a stuck-up twat, so... Yeah, that really doesn't help either. The fact that he's not even deserving of a name, and yet he's really egotistical about the fact that he has it. Not a name, command, title, stuff like that. He told me many times since my early childhood that he would naturally succeed father. I know, yeah, simply because he was born a man. He kept on repeating that, as though it formed an uncrossable... Yeah, it's just interesting, like, no matter how much she is trying to deserve the Ushinomiya family name, you know, Kraus has just got it. He doesn't even have to try, he's just got it because of his gender. It's really unfair, I see this. I do. Yeah, I couldn't stand it. Even though I always got better grace than Nissan. God damn, yeah, even though I became class president when you never managed more than vice president. Even so, Nissan was considered to be the appropriate successor to the Ushinomiya family. I know, just because he was a man. It's just interesting that Eva would have been so much more fitting of a successor. But at the same time, gender discrimination is such a big thing that, you know, she could never become it. I mean, it is quite unfair, it really is, especially if Eva was born before Kraus. Of course, you could find gender discrimination everywhere in those... Oh yeah, of course, yeah. And Kinzo as well. Oh my god, no, it was even considered a virtue in that era. Jesus, during that despicable time, people said that when a woman is born, she obeys her parents. When she gets married, she obeys her husband. And when she gets old, she obeys her Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I do think this applies to a lot of people because we become dependent when we're really old. Maybe not on children, though. I think that's a really stereotypical way of viewing it because... Not all old people have kids. On carers, then. Other people's kids, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, that really is awful. So, it's just so horrible that, you know, women really had to live their life over a set formula. They didn't have any freedom at all. Yeah, that's interesting, but that's exactly why I wanted to turn it on its head. Innocently, I kept trying to prove that I was the most fit. However, I eventually realised that all of my efforts had been doomed from... I know! Yeah, because the thing is, he's never going to go away from his, you know, really fundamental values that society has taught him, really. That's awful, I mean. Wouldn't you say schooling for women is like sugar and black tea? Yeah. Tastes down and flat without it, but too much ruins the whole thing. Kraus sounds like an arsehole. What do you mean by that, Nissan? Oh. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, that's awful. I mean, I agree. Women are the only people who can be mothers, but that doesn't mean that... I mean, the only role that is actually specific to a woman is actually having a child. There are certain roles that women only have that we don't as men, but that shouldn't mean that all of our roles should never be accessible to women if, obviously, they're not biological roles. Yeah, but even now that shit is possible because of transitions and, well, no, not true actually. But just as there are roles that only men can fill, there are also roles that can only be filled by a woman, correct? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah. I mean, I do believe giving birth to children, raising them, and supporting the master of the house are roles that can only be filled by women. Jesus Christ. You can tell this person is so Kinzo-like. I mean, yeah. God, that's awful. I know, are you trying to say there's no need for a woman to work or study? I wouldn't go that far. Oh, right, yeah, talking to an unschooled woman is tiring and nothing more. Yeah, I see. You've got to be educated. However, women are even more tiring when they're too strong. Well, I do find it really quite funny that, you know, it's just really good that this is totally disproven. I do believe that a woman as violently assertive as you would bring no end of hardship to her future. That's such a horrible thing to say. Oh my god, I know! Are you trying to say that a woman has to marry and hide in the shadow of her husband? Yeah, it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Like, she should live her life the way she wants to. It shouldn't be fucking controlled. It's so fucked up that it even is. Oh my god, what's happening? Though you're my younger sister, I can look up to you for the respect you hold for father and your desire to become a daughter worthy of him. Yeah, even I am capable of feeling such respect for such noble sentiments. Yeah, it just really makes it sound as if he is so much more superior with a statement like that. Even I. That's just disgusting. Yeah, what's this about noble sentiment? I know, I mean... Yeah, I'd call that flowery praise coming from you. Are you pretending to be the head of it? No, I see what he means. I see what he means, actually. Yeah, that's the worst thing. The decision that I should succeed the headship has been established from the very beginning. God, that is awful. I mean, this is the punishing thing. So she's put so much effort into potentially making the father think that, you know, she's more fit for the head than Kraus is. But at the same time, Kraus is just so brutally and directly denying that it has been defined ever since the beginning that he is going to be the head and no one else can do it, really. God, I mean... Yeah. God, it really is sad, I mean. You shouldn't have to. I mean, it's just so awful that, you know, this person has so many things they want to do in their life, and obviously they want to become as good as possible. But, like, you know, it's just so funny that, like, her trying to actually make something of her life is just considered a noble sentiment. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's brutal, but yeah, you cannot do that. I mean, reckless efforts. I know! Is it really that bizarre for me to say I want to go to college? That's absurd. Yes, it is bizarre. You undoubtedly are the oldest daughter of the glorious Ushinomiya family. Oh my god. Yeah, one day you will support that family crest by being wed to the partner most valuable for father. God. That's the thing. She doesn't even need to do it because she's being asked for. He's kind of forgetting the fact that people have their own free will in life. However, excessive learning is not what's being asked of you. Jesus Christ, he is just... Yeah, well, you need a gentle feelings that will allow you to take care for your husbands, the ability to handle housework, and a humble demeanour that will reflect well on the master of your household. Yeah, she definitely doesn't have this. My god. Oh, they're all skills you lack utterly. Yeah, that's awful. I mean, it's just interesting that Eva was always a person that really lacked all of the ideal qualities of a woman at the time. And, you know, she actually, unlike nearly everyone else, I'd assume, you know, made her own ways in life. I wonder what Rosa felt. I wonder how she did it. God. Yeah, it's interesting that, you know, a suitable daughter is actually guided upon those values. She's trying to become what a man would, more like what a man would become with her desire to study. So that then results in, you know, this. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I have no intention of being some secluded lady. Yeah, I see. I just want to become the person most capable of assisting father at his work. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Yeah, he's always been really brutal. Good in arguments as well. Then shouldn't you do so in a manner befitting an Ushinomiya family daughter? What is it with you? Oh my god, that's absurd. Jesus, just treat her as if she's not even a human being, as if she's just there to serve men, as if she doesn't even have an identity of herself. That's absurd. You're still mannish even at your age, and you've never learned how to wear makeup in a way that would please men, much less how to cook and do housework. To be fair, she probably should, even if she isn't going to, you know, live this really stereotypical female life, she should learn how to cook and do housework. She should. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, I really find that interesting. I wonder if the martial arts could have potentially just been to, you know, really object to bullshit values like these. That's rude. Oh my god, I couldn't agree more, yeah. Oh, right, so... Yeah, I agree. Yeah. The martial arts aren't brawling. They're a perfect way to train and discipline them. God, I'm actually really quite surprised that Eva has always had a really strong connection with martial arts, and I wonder if she's so good at them. God, it's awful that, you know, she is just trying so hard to really justify, you know, basically the reason why she wants to do well in life. And, you know, she actually... Most people nowadays, they have so many opportunities to do well in life. Like, they never have any of these ridiculous things stopping them. And yet they don't want to because they can't be bothered, or they can't really. They just don't have the potential. It's just so horrible to see somebody who really has potential to do well in life just completely having it shunned upon them, really. Yeah, that's good, yeah. And when it's needed, I take more than enough care to act as a woman as I should. Yeah, exactly, I see this. Like, she knows how to act as a woman, and she may not have to always act like it, but the thing is, if she always acts like it, she's going to lose a lot of her individuality, really. A lot of the desires that make her who she is. I.e., you know, wanting to assist father in his work, become worthy of the Ushidomi our daughter title, really. Yeah, what are you trying to say? Oh my god, I know. I know, yeah. What you're trying to say, that women should be slaves for men, slaves who work for men, so I mustn't be so... I know, I mean... Oh, fuck off. It isn't elegant to say it out loud. God. But I think a few unpleasant words are necessary in order to correct your mistake. So let me say it plainly. Women exist to serve men. And men exist to provide for women. Oh my god. It is actually like a total brick wall. I feel bad for her. I mean, my god, it's just really quite fitting to, you know, why she hates Kraus so much. And it's because Kraus was basically, well, Kinzo as well, but like, Kraus was really, really a bad, you know, just blocker in terms of all of her life opportunities, really. I mean, I hope she was actually still able to, you know, get the best of her education. I really, really do, because she does not deserve the fate that Kraus is actually offering up to her, really. Women exist to serve men, and men exist to provide for women. What? A woman's job is to protect a man's... Right, man's back. To protect his house and raise his... Oh my god. Yeah, that's sad. Most women realise this without being told. They realise it on their own. I know, it's really sad. But at the same time, like, it's just really quite sad that obviously Kraus feels as if she has to realise this, but at the same time it's good because, you know, she's actually formed a unique identity, and I think that in some situations will actually get her further than, you know, just falling victim to all of society's values, really. God, it really is awful though, I mean. Oh shit. So I've decided to clear away that misunderstanding before you leave this family. You want to thank... Jesus Christ, you are an arsehole. You're just making yourself sound as if you're so kind. Yeah, understandable, yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah, this is an insult to all women. Oh. No, wait, I've never thought of myself as a woman, and I never depended on anyone because I'm... Yeah. How am I inferior to you, Nissan? Oh my god, yeah, that is interesting. No, I really see this, yeah. Yeah, she's literally better in everything, and yet the only excuse Kraus is using is because of the fact that he's a man. I see that. Interesting. Oh, that's absurd. It's about knowing one's place. Oh yeah, every day I've been raised with the readings of one who will be head. Oh yeah, I see, yeah. In the future, that preparation will surely become essential. But you were different. But you were different. Even though you will marry and lose the Ushinomiya family name, you're being trapped by this unnecessary illusion. What's your complaint? Oh, that's really absurd. I mean, yeah, I really do wonder. I mean, if I had actually been born a man, I do wonder whether her or Kraus would have been the head of the family. It's quite hard to tell. God, my eyes are so tired at the moment. Yeah, that's interesting. Why are you so unsatisfied that you insist on attacking me even now? Yeah, but the only thing is, I do get what Kraus is actually meaning. Like, you know, he has been raised with the knowledge that only the head of the family should receive. So somebody who hasn't actually been raised with that specific knowledge, it probably would be impossible. So I do think it's a little bit of selfish of Eva to actually want the head, you know, such an unrealistic position just for herself. But yeah, like Kraus says, even if she was a man, she probably wouldn't have got it anyway. But I don't really get that though, because of the fact that, oh, I don't know, it kind of depends who's older, her or Kraus, really. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Maybe with her personality. Yeah, that is awful. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see her not getting the head position, but at the same time, like, her not even being able to go to a college just because of the absurd values these guys face. I mean, it's really sad. I know, what is my complaint, you say? Yeah, what is your... I know, it's absurd, I mean... Always like that. Oh no, I see that. Yeah, looking down on me because you'll succeed the head. Even though... God damn. God, that really is awful. I mean, no, this is the voice of somebody who has basically lost the entirety of their life opportunities just because they're a woman. It's horrible. It really is. And especially because of the fact... Yeah, oh my god, I know. You're a fucking arsehole, Kraus. He really, really is. I mean, it's interesting that he just takes this person, you know, Eva, so lightly because of the fact that she's a woman. She doesn't even have her fucking emotions considered at this point. What's my complaint, you say? Yeah, I've got a billion of them. Grudges, hard feelings, humiliations that I'll never forget kept floating through the back of my mind. They all built up at the same time, coming out of my throat a shameful... Oh, yeah. Oh no. Oh shit, this just... Oh god, this just sounds like something that is really going to go to hell now. What's all this noise? Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, God isn't the only one who holds silence as a virtue. God, I really wonder what Keensor's actually going to say. Father. Father. You probably overheard our sibling. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Father entered with a clearly unhappy face. Kraus. Yeah, you fighting with your siblings again. Interesting. Why don't you have the dignity to act as a leader for your brother and sisters? Oh, shameful. God damn, I'm embarrassed to hear this from my older son. God, he is so direct. It really is. And it's just interesting that, you know, this really, really tough treatment that Kraus gives of other people is totally reflected in Kinsor and his discipline. Yeah, God. Oh my fucking god, in a flash, he struck Kraus's face. God, oh, that's actually really quite good. Now, I do find it really interesting that Kraus, I do think that this isn't fully the case. He was trying to act as a leader by imposing the values that a normal leader would actually feel in those times. I mean, though they're horrible, they are the societal values, so he was trying to impose them. He was objectively acting like a leader, but at the same time, he wasn't morally acting like a leader. He probably would have approved it if he'd actually heard the values that Kraus was actually trying to impose on Eva, I would have thought. God, I mean, it's surprising just how easily he will actually hit his kids. I mean, that's absurd. My apologies, Father. Oh, that's interesting. Dignity isn't... Yeah, I do find it really quite interesting that Kraus is just totally, you know... to be honest, in that conversation, I really gathered what Eva was saying, actually. The only reason that he was actually, you know, a lot more superior was because of the fact that he was ahead of the family. There was nothing else. Yeah, dignity isn't the only thing interesting. Oh, there's much more! Oh my god. Yeah, it's just, oh god, it's just so horrible that, you know, Eva has been given this entire lecture on, you know, why she is really, really unsuitable for the family head, and, you know, why her being a woman is just, you know, making her unacceptable of the position. And yet, like, you know, Kraus has so many problems of his own. It's just interesting that, you know, by talking to Eva, he's just totally denying any of the problems that he knows himself. Just because of the fact that, you know, he's a man and she's a woman, and, you know, she actually wants to make more of her life rather than just being a, you know, stock girl, let's be honest here. Oh my fucking god, these glasses are so annoying. Right, I'm not wearing them if this doesn't work. Oh, you bastard. Right, that's fine. It's just a tiny joint. There we go. Right. Dignity isn't the only thing that you lack. There's so much more. You're immature and everything. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's, yeah, I can totally see that. I can totally see that in the superiority and the admonishment as well. And even so, you pretend like you're an adult. Oh my god. Oh, I realise that it's 100 years too early for you to talk like that and devote yourself to your stuff. God God, he is so strict. I mean, to see why Kraus is such an arsehole, I mean, it really doesn't surprise me after having a father like this. Jesus Christ, don't make me lament my son's incompetence anymore. Yes. I will continue to strive so that I can become a person who worthy of succeeding you, father. I mean, my god, if you have to be so formal that, you know, this is something that is said, you can just really tell how, you know, distant these people are from each other. Wow. It was as if those words were directed at me. Oh my god, I see. Yeah. Even... Oh no, I see that actually, yeah. Even when he was being yelled at by father, he was still bragging to me about how he was special. Yeah, about how he was a success. No, I see that actually. Oh, that's evil. Yeah. 100 years too early, fucking hell. Yeah, that really is awful. What? Hang on a second. With Keenzaw in the room, are you having a laugh? I just couldn't stand it and finally spoke what was on my mind. Yeah, but the only thing is, she's defiling the stock values, really. Yeah, even though I realise that it would be an improper for the member of the Ushinomiya family to do such a thing. Father. Father, please tell me how I'm inferior to him. Yeah, I really do wonder what's going to be said. Yeah, and isn't it just so awful? She cares so much. Yeah, I've tried so hard, studied so hard to become a person who won't bring shame to your name. Yeah, please tell me how I'm inferior. Acknowledgement. God, isn't it just so awful that, you know, she actually has to try so hard to even earn his acknowledgement? Please tell me how I'm inferior. How can I improve myself enough to earn your acknowledgement? Yeah, I really do wonder. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, that again. I wonder. How many times does I have to say it before you understand? Oh no. I expect nothing from... What? Jesus Christ. Yeah, seeing a lot of hope in your kids. Jesus. Oh, that is absurd. Women should just be women and learn how to cook and sew. Beatrice is a woman, mate. That's so mean. You aren't prepared at all as a woman. God, in you, I don't see a trace of the mindset needed to serve one's husband to earnestly devote oneself to a man's neck. God. What good are you as a woman? I can really see why she hasn't actually brought up her past whatsoever. I mean, it's awful. I mean, yeah, what good are you as a woman? Don't you realise that you're a daughter of the Umineko family? And yet you only want to learn things so that you can act like a man. Your duty is not to imitate Kraus. Jesus Christ. No, but the only thing is, she doesn't understand the duty that these guys want to force. Yeah. It's different to how everything else has happened, though. Because she, in her mind, has a set understanding of values, and she really wants to make it so that it's possible for her to be able to live life following those, really. Oh, no. As a member of the Umineko family, I won't bring shame to your neck. Oh shit, she was interrupted. That's not good. God, isn't it just so awful how ridiculously discriminatory these people are? Oh no. Oh Jesus. Well, is it just because of the fact that a woman's failing to, you know, fall victim to the values that are societally normal, that she's bringing shame to the family name? That's unbelievable. That's why you're already wrong. Oh my God. That's absurd. God, it's all just a game, isn't it? That's it. That's where you're already wrong. Your duty is to marry out of the family and bring me a man who is profitable to me. Jesus Christ. And then you will devote yourself to your husband. Give birth to children and multiple. Be a good wife who brings praise to your husband's family. Just what is it that you can do to please a man? Do you think you can make tea? Do you have any talent in cooking? You have, Jesus Christ, just to tell, I just couldn't imagine being a father and, like, you know, so rudely and brutally and, you know, just unpleasantly telling this to your kid. I mean, if you just constantly state that these kids have nothing, they're either going to feel inclined to, you know, obviously change, or they're just going to feel totally hopeless, or maybe they're going to rebel. Oh, God, that's absurd. Just, I can't believe these people don't even see, like, the fact that she may not be trying to mimic Kraus, she's just trying to get a really good life of her own. A really good future. Yeah, Kraus will succeed the Umineko family. God. That's nuts. Yeah, and obviously if that's the case, then yeah, they're not going to have very good punishments for that. Yeah, if you are unsatisfying with that, then you are disobeying me. Well, she probably is, because of the fact that, you know, listening to what Kinzo was saying would require, you know, just the, well, I suppose her normal, how do I put it, just the morals she has in general, and the values that she actually wants for herself. Yes, she is completely ignoring his words because of the fact that she really wants to become somebody for herself. She doesn't just want to live her life near a man, really. Get out! You're disinherited! Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit, I won't let you call yourself an Umineko. He is a horrible man. Just from this I can tell. Disinherited. Oh, that's a little bit deserved. Oh my god, is he just kind of like dying on the floor? Fucking hell. Father, hang in there. Please calm down. Oh, Genji's there. Yeah, Genji-san, could you bring in some water? Yes. Immediately. God, I can't believe that Genji is just casually, you know, watching all of this as if it's fucking normal. Yeah, but he's a servant. He can't do anything but... It's just such a horrible treatment she's getting from her father. I mean, God. Totally dismissing every single effort she's made in life. Brutally. Yeah, I think that is a really quite good idea, because if she stays, she's just going to feel more and more pain. Eva, leave this place. Oh, he doesn't mean what he says. Oh, I will calm down. Oh, yeah. God, that's horrible, though. So, obviously, he got really, really exaggerated in terms of how angry he was from Eva just totally defying the... Well, I suppose the ideal and standing conditions for a woman to actually have in this time. I mean. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is absurd. Disinherited. If you won't listen to me, you're disinherited. God, isn't that horrible? So basically, like, you know, he's really, really having a coughing fit, and yet he tries his hardest just to really get that message of disinheritance across. That's horrible. That really is. Yeah, father was coughing pretty badly, and Nissan patted his back. Yeah, as if it was a duty that was naturally his. It was so vexing for me to let him take care of that. Oh, yeah, yes, understandable, actually, yeah, because I suppose it can really, really just be seen, the total contrast in, you know, father's relationship between Kraus and Eva, really. Like, the father is just, you know, Kraus is just kind of sycophantic to him, really, whereas Eva, she's trying to actually, you know, she doesn't really want, she does want the headship, obviously, but she more so, I think, just wants to actually make something of her life, really. Oh, yeah, I agree. If I carelessly approach father at that next moment, then I will probably be the one to get hit next. However, I fearlessly try to approach father... Oh, no, that's a mistake. That is... Yes. Oh, he is nice. Yeah, Genji blocked me. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, Eva-sapa. Perhaps it would be better if you stepped outside for me. Yeah. I think this neutral mood is actually really, really beneficial here. The master is not in a good mood today. But oh no, just no, go before you get more pain. I mean, God, the fact that Eva isn't actually going despite how bloody painful. I mean, I don't believe what is happening here. Like, she is just basically getting told that all of the effort she puts in life is for nothing, and that, you know, by putting in effort, she is disgraceful. She's disgraceful for actually trying in life and to actually try to make the most of her thing. It's absurd. It really is. Oh, I love that he's just literally saying this in front of the two children. Well, he's a rude ass man. He doesn't care if they're there. Why are my children so incompetent? Tomboy, come on! Oh my god. Why are my children so incompetent? Kraus is lacking in dignity. Eva is always a stubborn tomboy. Oh my god, I have no son who's like a man, and not even a daughter who's like a woman. That's absurd. Where did I go wrong raising? Well, I think I can see this in this really, really brutal and horrible attitude that he has to them. God, I don't really think Genji can answer that with a few words. I wonder what he's going to say. Oh, that's interesting. Master, you haven't done anything wrong. Oh, yeah, I think that's a really, really nice thing to say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually consider the fact that, you know, these are the people that you know, that you have raised. If you had any love in... If this guy had any love in himself, he would think, like, wow, these are my kids. These are the people that I've raised. It doesn't matter... Well, he'd never be able to see the good in Eva, for example, trying to form her own identity. And herself and defy, you know, the values expected. Because the fact is, it looks bad on her family. The only thing he wants from Eva is to bring a profitable man to his doorstep, really. It's absurd. It really is. Yeah. Oh, no, you haven't made any mistakes. How can you say that? Yeah, so even Genji, you know, his best friend is trying to convince him of that. Jesus Christ, what's so lovely about... Oh, Genji, this is your time to shine. Genuinely. Far from her lady, she's always acting like a man. God. He is disgusting. Disinherited, disappointed. Oh my... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. So Eva has probably just, you know, had as much pain as possible from, you know, realising the fact that, you know, she can't go to college. Her life goals are just entirely downplayed. And, you know, it's just being bullied by her father. And obviously, you know, Kraus as well. And yeah, now Kraus is trying to suck up to him, trying to get all of the approval that he... quote-unquote deserves. Father, that's just what I'm always telling Eva. Oh, you were... What? Eva has promised that she will have a change of heart and act like a lady. Oh, that's a really... Him actually being kind, that's, like, really impossible. Yeah. Yeah. Who's a lady? Jesus Christ, he is so sick! Holy fuck, this guy is just... He is horrible, and he is just so unpleasant, and... You know, he's also very, very sick. Whatever's happening to him, I don't know. But, yeah, go quickly and leave this to me. Krasuke. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Grass gave me a look telling me that, yeah, but at the same time, that's a very reason why Eva finds this stuff so painful. Because of the fact that, you know, as him as the family head, he just has to have all the trouble, really. Ooh. Oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah, I might have a little bit of a break. I don't know, though. No, I'll read a little bit of this. Did I take the wrong path, just like Father in Nissan said? No, no way. Now, judging by this sentence, I think it's really, really good. She's probably completely defiled what she said. And defiled, like, the meaning of their words, and obviously defied everything. Really, true, I never studied how to be a... Yeah, good. Everything I've learned was done in the hopes that I could help Father someday. It's horrible that she basically based her entire life on, you know, helping Father, but because he's such a stubborn and ruthless man, like, you can never get to him. Wow, that's a beautiful image. Looks like Higurashi. But is that really true? Haven't I always tried to be competing with Nissan, with whom I've had a bad relationship with since I was a young girl? Because I wanted to steal his position as successor and show him a thing or two. Yeah, I really do wonder. Every time he gets, Nissan tells me that men should be manly and women should be womanly. Yeah, I've been tormented by this unfair discrimination just because of my gender. Yeah, something people are born with. And oh my god, I know, yeah. I resisted, endeavouring to this very day to study and prove that I'm not inferior, despite being a woman. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, but doesn't that mean my love of learning comes entirely from a stupid complex I've got against Nisa? That is actually really quite interesting. So, you know, because of the fact that she's just constantly being, I suppose, completely unappreciated and just denied in terms of, I don't know, just how you actually feel and what you should be doing, because trying to defy against that and, you know, rise up and not let that completely ruin your life, really, that, you know, inferiority complex could potentially be the reason that you have actually achieved so well in life, because that's been the drive to go forwards, really. I wonder. It is awful. I mean, I can really see why she would want to be the other gender. I really wonder, I mean... Yeah, father wanted me to become a lady with whom he could go out in public and not be embarrassed. Yeah. Did I betray his hopes, earning good grades and threatening Nissan just to satisfy a childhood resentment? Yeah, I really do wonder. The fuck are you? Oh, that's young Eva, it looks like. My god. It's really quite surprising. I definitely didn't expect to see her there. What? You've got to be kidding me. So she's basically having like a conversation with her younger self. That is weird. That's not it. That's not it. You swore to me, saying I will become the successor to the Ushinomiya family. What the fuck? What? You... Oh, that is interesting. The one whispering to me was the me of my years as a young girl, born in Summer Heart on the day I made that oath. That's right. She was my only ally. When things got difficult, when I felt like I was just about to get crushed by a talk, she would always quietly appear and support. Is this a person that actually... There is no way this is a person who actually exists. That's really weird. When I ran into roadblocks and despaired, she would always appear and support. That is weird. When I grew up and the memories of my childhood years faded, I also started to forget my conversations with... Yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. Oh my god, that's really weird. That's just so odd that, you know, she's obviously reflecting on this now and she's thinking... She's remembering the person that actually talked to her beforehand. Oh. That's actually really quite interesting. So, the day she actually made the oath to, you know, completely study and completely refuse to listen to the condition that conditions required of women, really, to make her own identity, really. It's just interesting that this person as well. I suppose this is just like another... Oh, I don't know, you often hear about multiple personalities, you know, to deal with trauma or maybe pain. Maybe pain! Maybe the pain and obviously the constant feeling of rejection and also the pain, that could be what could have induced this. But at the same time, like, multiple personalities, they're always really bad things. It's just odd that, you know, this is completely contradictory. Yeah, that's really nice though. I don't know who this is, but yeah, that's really pleasant. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. So she definitely reflects her ambition. Yeah, I, Ushinomiya Eva, will definitely become the head of the Ushinomiya family. Kill Kraus. Boom. Nah, don't. Yeah. To be fair, you could do that by killing Kraus. And I'll triumph over that irritating, arrogant Kraus. He is arrogant, my god, I see that, yeah. On that day, we promised to do our best together to achieve that. That's interesting. So I don't know whoever this is, but, yeah, that's right, we promised. God. On that day, I promised that I would become the successor to the Ushinomiya headship. On that day, when I had been... Oh my god. So that was the day we were actually looking at. But oh, that's horrible. Yeah, on that day when I become overwhelmed with sadness. What do we... Yeah, that's awful. I mean... Yeah, it fully makes sense. I mean, if the entire purpose she has been fighting for in her existence is just completely ruined, of course she's going to think this. You appeared from inside me and lent me your... Yeah, that is weird. That really is. I wonder who this is. Father didn't accept me. I wanted to teach Nissan a lesson. What the fuck is that sound? Oh my god, is it coming from the game? It's coming from the game. It is coming from the game. It is a sound in the game. Well, that's just such a weird sound. It sounds like the fucking dogs barking in, I don't know, my neighborhood. This is really, really weird though. I just wonder who this is and how they've actually given their strength. And it's interesting that, you know, they promise to do their best, but at the same time, like, I think deep down, Eva probably knows the irrationality of this, and yet whoever this is, they're just constantly trying to help Eva sort of be convinced of that. It's just genuinely so weird that she's had some sort of, you know, conscious person that even, like, you know, years later, probably 20, 30 years later, she's still thinking about her. Like, that is really, really odd. Yeah, that is really weird. So, she appeared from inside her and lent her her strength. God, that's horrible. For a time, I truly believed that my life had no purpose than to be looked down on. Yeah, that's awful. Looked down on by Nissan. It's painful just remembering that. Oh yeah, understandable. Yeah, there were a wound, a crack inside my heart. No, I see that, and isn't it just so awful to think that that's probably the part she remembers most about her childhood as well. She probably has no good memories, but that doesn't surprise me because of somebody like Kinzo being the father. I mean, God. Yeah, I really do wonder who... That is interesting. She taught me how to sew up that wound. I turned my anger into effort. Yes, that's really, really good. Yeah. Trying to become a person more worthy of the headship than Kraus was. It's just really quite surprising that, you know, whoever this is, they have basically made it so that Eva has converted all of her anger into effort. But it's just really quite surprising that they have totally changed her mind. Even though she probably subconsciously knows that it can never happen. I'm trying to triumph over him by making Father accept me. It was my perfect revenge. Yeah, that is interesting, yeah. I wonder if she actually succeeded in doing this. I was vaguely aware that a woman couldn't possibly become the family head. Yeah, definitely, yeah. But I thought that maybe, if I could prove myself valuable enough to overturn that promise. Yeah, if in life... I really do wonder if in later life, if she'd done so much better than Kraus in terms of achievements, then maybe it could have been reconsidered. I don't know though, I just think it's really unlikely because of her gender and how discriminatory Kinzo is, really. But I thought that maybe if I could prove myself valuable enough to overturn that promise. Yeah, then surely even Father would select me to be his successor. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, if that happened, then I'd be able to have the greatest and most perfect revenge against Nissan. Oh yeah, you can belittle the person who has totally gained so much, and you know, he's probably enjoyed belittling Eva. Against Nissan, who always acted like his succession to the headship was completely inevitable. Yeah, I see that actually. That's right. Yeah, I do find it really quite interesting that whoever this person is, by the way, their identity makes genuinely no sense, but yeah, it's interesting that now the feelings of Eva rising up against Kraus, putting him into a weak corner, of course their thoughts that actually come into play. I see that. That's right, even if we can manage that, the wounds in our heart will be healed. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we promised each other to do our best until that day comes. Yeah, to rise up against Kraus. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be possible to take the headship from Kraus, because now obviously everything's really determined. But, yeah, now just to get revenge. Oh, that's interesting. And now you're saying you're going to break that promise. Scum. Jesus fucking Christ. If only you just give up and die. Holy fuck. Yeah. Even though she still looked like me as a kid. Oh, that was how she looked as a kid. Yeah, that's interesting. She was still another me. That is just really quite odd, though. I mean, my God. This is really, really interesting. I feel that this could potentially be some sort of... I would say, like, alternate personality born from the subconscious, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense that, if that's the case, the exact same one has kind of visited her from, you know... Firstly, it doesn't make sense that it's actually influencing her to do good things. No, wait, hang on a second. It's not. It's influencing her to strive towards her biggest conscious desire. Maybe this is some sort of subconscious that has been made from that desire. I do wonder. I really do wonder. I really need to learn more about this, as you can obviously tell. Oh my God, I just genuinely can't believe, like, how... I think this is some sort of alternate personality to make it so that she is devoted to her desire, though, because, like, you know, she's just so rude. This is just such a change. Oh, yeah, I see that, actually. Yeah, that does make sense. Her tongue was sharp because it was my... I see that, yeah. It makes me pretty mad hearing that, even from myself. You have no right to speak to me like that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Then let's use that anger to fuel our learning. Changing anger into power is my magic. Changing anger into power is my magic. I hate that this is probably a figure of speech, but we're in Umineko territory, so we can never ever consider magic to be a figure of speech. Could this person potentially have... I just don't really understand how the fuck Eva would have magical associations, though. Like, she is the most normal, human-like person. I mean, I get that her life is completely fucking tragic, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's not that odd. Yeah, I've saved you from a bunch of tight spots with that power, letting you succeed when you shouldn't have. Okay, that is really, really weird. So, she's really, really angry, but at the same time, she's somehow used magic so that this other... Eva has somehow used magic so that she can use that anger and convert it into power. Argumentative power, maybe? That's interesting. Oh, I can just so hear, like, I can so hear the way Eva talks. As long as you have my magic, there is nothing you can't do. That's right. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Anger has always been my driving force. That is interesting. I wonder when it was when I forgot that. Yeah, and I do find it interesting. For example, with Natsuhi. Oh, Natsuhi's a brilliant example. Natsuhi! Her hatred towards Natsuhi makes so much more sense now. Oh my god. If you can remember me again, that magic will become ours once more. Come on, let's turn that anger into power and study even harder, okay? Study harder as in study what you are actually going to do in order to make Kraus fucked. I knew we still got a lot to learn. Oh yeah, I like that, yeah. Yeah, let's go to college, study more and more, get excellent grades, and drive Kraus into a corner. I mean, yeah, that is understandable, but at the same time, they're like, she's like probably in her, I don't know, 30s, 40s, something like that. Maybe. Like, I act like we're nothing, but I'm sure we'll feel pretty well cornered in the inside. Yeah, totally turning his words back on him. Yeah, if only he'd learn his place and die. Oh my god, oh, yeah, understandable actually. Oh, no, don't tell me she's going to encourage murder. If he did, we could become the head. Rudolph won't take the job. Oh, right, that kid can't go against us. Stop that. Yeah, that's the awful thing, I agree. Yeah. No matter how much more I study, Father still won't accept me. I agree. Why not? Yes, that's the worst thing. No matter how hard, the more she studies is, you know, it's sort of just similar to the amount that Kinzo will disrespect and disobey her desires, really. Father told me to be womanly. I know, it's awful. Yeah, because I'm a woman, no matter how hard I tried, Father wouldn't have passed the headship onto me. Yeah, I know, it's absurd. Yeah, so this confirms that she was actually born after Kraus. Right, yeah, even if I'd been born before Nisa. It's absurd. I really do wonder what this person is going to say to her. No matter how much effort I put in, I can't become anything more than a woman. I won't be acknowledged. God, I know, that's horrible. Nissan doesn't try at all, but I can't surpass him. Just because of that. He looked down on me forever. Isn't it just horrible to think that... Well, I suppose everything's money related, so she always has exposure to the idea. But it's just horrible to think that such a significant part of her childhood, and, you know, she probably couldn't even go to college because of this. Of course it would have been a horrible part of her childhood, but it really has left such a lasting impression on her. I mean, she just genuinely can't ever, you know, let go of this. And it's just so awful to think that even though she's a, you know, proper adult now, it will never ever leave her. You know, the pain from this, really. Yeah. I wonder what she's gonna say. I see that, actually. Yeah, Father and Kraus are the worst kind of male supremacists. If only they did... Jesus Christ, this person really is just... Yeah. Oh, she's probably really reflective of Eva's... She cursed them for my sake. What? Words that I couldn't say so easily. Oh, yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, she said for me. Yeah. Even though I understand that she's just another part of myself inside me. Yeah, that's awful. I feel like she's the only ally I have who can sympathise with me. Yeah, that's horrible. She never tells anybody about this. This is just like the part of her life and her personality that is totally buried within herself. However, while sympathy might do a lot to calm my heart. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because obviously it will calm the way she views it, but it won't calm the fact that it's actually happening. And she will never get the head, and she will never stop clinging to this irrational desire of wanting the head, because it is impossible. It's sad that, you know, she just has such a strong desire for something that can't happen for such an unfair reason. It won't, no. In the end, she can only console me for however long it takes me to be dejected by reality. Yeah, before I finally accept it. Thank you. You've done enough. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god. Now that it's come to this, I'll become such a good lady that I'll shock even father. Now that's going to be really quite interesting. Yeah, I'll find an excellent man that Nissan couldn't even compare to. Yeah, and I think Hideyoshi is such a good man. I do not disagree. What? You can't do that? What? What? You've got to be kidding me. I mean, obviously, like, you know... Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, but the only thing is, obviously, wanting to try and use... She, in her own way, tried to look up to father, but now she's thinking to try and, you know, satisfy the desire of looking up to her father. She maybe will actually try to, you know, become a woman, really, but no. It's just interesting. Even though this is kind of what she wanted to do initially, look up to her father, doing what she felt defeated by may just be an ultimate proof of game over. Yeah, she rejected my timid thoughts, even though she's just genuinely a reflection of Eva's desires, Eva's self, really. I understand. Yeah, because she is me, I understand. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Understandable, like what I did there. So funny. All father said was that he wouldn't let a woman succeed the headship now. But even that's just a rule of father made. What is he saying? What is she saying? Oh, that's actually really quite interesting. Yeah, that is fair logic. Since he made it, he can get rid of it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, human feelings can change far more often than the number of sand grains on a beach. Yeah, that is interesting. Kraus is such a stupid man that father's eventually going to realize it, even if we don't prove it for him. Yeah, I really do wonder. Maybe if the news of Kraus having embezzled father's money, the only thing, I get that he's not interested in wealth, but still, that may make him realize. I don't know, it's hard to tell. When that happens, the wall that separates man from woman will be demolished by father himself, who set it up in the first place. That day will surely come. I just find it really quite interesting that obviously Eva feels as if it's a really irrational desire to actually want father to look up to her, and obviously, well, not look up to her, but just seek admiration in her and seek, you know, headship. And, you know, even though it's such an irrational desire, and he will never change his feelings, let's be honest, just because of how much of a ridiculously stubborn man he is. The reflection of her desires, i.e. whoever this person is, you know, she just always hangs on to the fact that there is some hope. And this is probably how Eva thought beforehand. You can get rid of it, to be fair, but I think that's very unlikely. Yeah, it is interesting. No, that is understandable. I mean, she doesn't exactly see the future. How can you be so sure? Yep. There is no more taking magic as a metaphor. What the fuck? This is either a complete lie, or is it a figure of speech, or it is metaphorical, or Umineko, it is literal. I wonder. This is getting weirder and weirder, because this is actually... This is kind of like a reflection of Burncastle's thoughts. This is weird. If you just believe, this magic will surely summon a miracle. The basis of my magic is nothing more than your believing heart. Yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. So if Eva at the moment believes the fact that maybe it was just beforehand that she was submitting to Krause's inferiority, the inferiority that Krause had placed on her, she had never truly believed herself that she could become the family head. No matter how much she wanted to actually become it, she always refused to believe in it because of her limitations. Maybe if she says fuck you to those limitations, believes in it, she'll somehow be able to be granted the power by magic. Dodgy as fuck, but okay. Yeah, that is weird. That really is. Yeah, if I use this magic, then surely I'll never have to doubt until the day I die that I'll eventually become the head. But I don't know if that's the right thing, but as you know me, Eva. That's horrible. Yeah. Maybe I should just... No. I mean, to be honest, if she can proudly participate, I mean, it would still be a good position. But at the same time, I don't think she would ever feel confidence and proudness in what she's doing. You've got to feel confident and happy about what you're doing, really. Oh, and if I'm reborn, maybe Father will change his opinion of it. If I'm reborn, what? Maybe I can find my own lifestyle, just as Nissan has found it. Isn't it just so awful to think that, you know, her lifestyle is so limited? And if she wants to find her own lifestyle, boom, she's going to be made to feel horrible about it. And, you know, obviously, everything's going to be, and anyway, I just can't imagine my stubborn father choosing a woman like me as the head. Exactly, yeah, he would never. Yeah, especially if it means skipping over Krause. It's such an irrational idea. Sorry, desire. You don't believe? I love that she can literally feel and see her thoughts. Not feel, but like, you know, feel what she's thinking, see her thoughts. No, hear her thoughts, you fucking idiot. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Yes. I was just thinking, maybe I can't succeed the headship, but as a woman, I can have a child. And Nissan still isn't engaged. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yes. Yeah. If Nissan isn't able to father a child and I give birth to one, yes, definitely, yeah, then wouldn't that make my child the next head after Nissan? Exactly, yeah. I mean, it should do, yeah. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. But at the same time, it's ironic. By abandoning the resolve, you can achieve the resolve more than you ever had before, because of the fact that if you have a child, then you could potentially rise up and you could maybe be superior because of the fact that there is no child from Krause. Yeah, that's really tricky. Yeah, yes, I'm serious. True, it would be very sad to abandon the resolve I've had since childhood. Oh my god, yeah. It pains my heart to betray you, my younger self. My younger self.
それが一番現実的なのよ。
But this is my most realistic option.
夢を捨てるの？
Are you throwing away your dreams? Kind of, but kind of
そ
not.
して私も捨てるの？
And me as well.
捨てる
Oh,
んじゃな
that
い。
is interesting. Yeah, I'm not throwing anything
私も大
away.
人になってあなたと決別する日が来たということよ。
I'm an adult, and the day has come for me to part ways with you.
そうね。
That's right.
エヴァはもう大人になったわ。
Eva's already become an
魔
adult.
法の使い方さえ忘れてしまった。
What? She's already forgotten. She's even forgotten how to use magic.
今は一児の母。
And now she's the mother of a single child.
自ら夢を叶える魔法を忘れ去って、その夢を息子に押し付けている。
She forgot all about how magic can grant one's own dreams, and now she's forcing those dreams on. That is really, really weird. That's interesting. That I just genuinely don't understand what this impact with magic is. I mean, it's just really quite surprising that all of the scars that she has actually had because of anger have been, you know, healed by this person, and yet they're basically suggesting that, you know, the only way is properly believing and not really feeling any irrationalities, and well, by properly believing you're overlooking all the irrationalities and you're just so confident that you don't really perceive them as things that are, you know, obstacles, really. I mean, it's absurd, though. It's really, really weird. Forgotten how to use magic, i.e. forgotten how to believe in, you know, her becoming the head, I suppose. Yeah, she's forcing the dreams onto her son. That's interesting. How it can grant one's own dreams, that is odd.
お父様やクラウスによってめちゃくちゃにされたくせに、あなたも自らの夢を息子に押し付けてめちゃくちゃにしようとしているの。
Even though Father and Kraus ruined your life. Yeah, no, I think that is a very harsh, very short way of putting it, but also very true way of putting it, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, Kraus ruined your life. You're trying to push your dreams onto your son, ruining his life. Yeah, that is interesting. Whether it's going to ruin his life or not is ambiguous,
それが
though.
大人というものなの？
So, what you call being an adult?
ジョージはどこに出しても恥ずかしくない自慢の息子よ。
George is a son I'm proud of. One who won't embarrass himself. Oh, yeah, definitely. No matter
私
where
に
he
は
goes.
叶えられなかった夢をジョージなら叶えられるかもしれない。
The dream I wasn't granted might come true for George. It might, to be
成
fair,
績も
yeah.
貧困も不良じゃない。
Oh my god, yeah, Jessica's a delinquent in both her grades and behaviour. To be fair, I do think George would be a way more likely candidate because, you know, this is really, really quite beneficial for Eva. I mean, it's just interesting that, you know, the condition of her child really reflects on the condition of Krause's child. No matter how much Nazi he forces Jess to study, you know, Eva's kid is always more smart, more assertive, more formal. I mean, everyone thinks that he would be a more suitable candidate. And it's just unfair that even though the candidate is more suitable, not directly related to Krause, so he can fuck off, basically. Oh, yes, she is, to be fair, yeah, and she's a woman.
ジェシカさえ辞退してくれればジョージが後継ぎになることだって。
If only Jessica would step down, George would become the heir. I see. Oh my god, I know, because you just have to you have to speak so hurtfully of a family member, even saying it was painful. Am I just forcing my own regrets onto George? Yeah, kind of. You're just forcing it. It's just so that, you know, she herself never really got the opportunity to become the family head, so she really wants to make up by making it so that her you know, son does, really. I know, I agree, yeah, it's not like I have any right to look on Jessica with scorn. I mean, it's an objective viewpoint, but at the same time, it's just too mean. Wasn't I just... Oh my god, no, I see that, actually. Jesus, yeah! Wasn't I just horrible for hitting her with the same words that had caused me so much suffering? Yeah, just thinking of her as, you know, a delinquent in both her grades and behaviour. Yeah, and it's just ironic that, you know, now bad grades are seen as delinquency, but Yeah, good grades in Eva's time was what was seen as bad. Yeah, they're totally opposites, and they are actually really quite similar. It's interesting that, but at the same time, there's a key difference. Jessica actually gets what she wants, gets what you know, she desires, but you know, Eva doesn't. Yeah, no, I see. I understand. I understand. The desire to triumph over my brother is part of my own personal revenge. It is, yeah, I see, yeah. Oh, I can't use George for that. Oh, that's interesting. So I'll take revenge myself. Oh my god, so this is where it came from, wow! I have a plan to cheat Nissan out of some of this money with Rudolph and Dosa as my allies. I'll surely be able to get back at him. Yeah, he is, yeah. And that is a really good weak point that you can exploit. In any case, I'm sure that Nissan is embezzling father's assets. What a boring plan! What? Why didn't you just give up on that and cry yourself to sleep? We will become the Ushidomiya family head. Don't mistake what your dream is. And believe me when I say it will definitely come true. How? Believe in my magic. Yeah, don't make others suffer for futility, really, that really isn't going to go anywhere. As we've seen in episode 1, it doesn't go anywhere whatsoever. If you believe in the fact that... It's just interesting that she really is convincing Eva to believe in her quote-unquote magic, even though this is a part of Eva's subconscious. That's what I thought, at least. I don't know. God. Yeah, I really do wonder as well. If I believe, I wonder if any power would dwell in that magic. It will! That's just weird. That is weird! My magic can grant any wish with certainty. With certainty. Ah yes, Manty's word certainty in the line. Obviously it's lambda delta. Like, fuck off. What kind of logic is that? This is Umineko. You're not meant to have logic as bad as that. Yeah, that is actually really quite weird though. I genuinely wonder what this wish actually is. I'll believe. I believe so create a miracle with that magic. I know, that's the awful thing. It will, I don't disagree, but at the same time, how is it going to happen? If you don't, the hole in my heart will never heal. Okay, I just love her sort of really weird way of talking. It just sounds kind of scary, then listen well. Listen to my magic words. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. If they solve the riddle with the epitaph. Yeah, and understand, if we can solve the riddle, we become the Ushidomiya family head. What? You've got to be kidding me. Has she actually got the answer to the riddle? What? So let me eat your ears and listen carefully. Don't tell us it. Okay, that is properly weird. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, so you've got to be kidding me. Is she going to, like, casually just explain the entire epitaph? I kind of hope she doesn't, but still. I swear I heard somewhere that the answer is in chapter 6. So, yeah, let's just hope that's true. Behold the sweet fish. Yeah, behold the sweet fish river running from my beloved hometown. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. The key. Ooh, I wonder. I really do wonder. Evanessa. Oh, that's going to be really quite interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to read... I think we've actually got to a pretty nice point. We've been playing for quite a bit, actually. Wow. I'm impressed I've been able to survive this long because my fucking eyes are dead. Oh, this is really fun though. This is so weird though, genuinely. I really do wonder what's actually happening here. And what's actually going to happen, sorry. Is this person just casually giving Rosa the answers? We've got no more in terms of... Oh. Yeah, we've got no more in terms of people. Yeah, God, this is horrible. It's just so... It's so unfortunate to see all of the sadness. I do find it really quite interesting, though, that, you know, her initial desire to actually have a child, it really just contradicts everything we've actually learnt about her today because of the fact that, you know, she's actually became a woman. By the way, this place now holds more significance. It's interesting that this is the place that Beatrice... This is the place Beatrice had grown up in, I think. I don't know, though, and where she was inspired to actually, you know... pursue magic. I really wonder what the significance of this place is, and I wonder where Beatrice has actually grown up. Interesting that Beatrice is in some really rich, like, background, kind of reflective of, don't know, Battler, I suppose. He's probably got the strongest magical power. No, Kinzo, even better. We didn't initially come from a rich background, I thought. But, yeah, it's going to be very interesting just to see what's actually going to happen regarding everything. And, yeah, I really do wonder about the whole magic-related thing. I mean, that's just so weird, the ties it has. I don't know if that's going to be, like, real magic or if it's just going to be some sort of metaphorical stuff. But at the same time, I feel there is something really, really wrong going on with, you know, whoever this person inside Blimmin' Evi is. I really do wonder. And it's going to be very interesting just to actually find out what's happening, who this person truly is, and, yeah, anything regarding the epitaph as well. I really hope they focus more on the epitaph here, rather than everything else, and, yeah, I do wonder, in general, what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, it was really quite interesting learning about, oh my god, Battler as well, that was vivid! Oh, by the way, I've just remembered something I wanted to do that, yeah, I probably need to do this. By the way, it's so weird. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a little shot of her. It's so weird. So firstly, this person appears with golden butterflies. And secondly, you know, she calls herself Beatrice. Right, I want to read these. High quality furniture created by Beatrice. Leviathan often represents the younger sisters when speaking to Lucifer. Oh, interesting. Yeah, deep down, she has a brutal, deeply envious nature. Oh, yeah, interesting that. So she's jealous, and yet at the same time, she is the one that can spot other people's weaknesses. Right. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh, right. Right, who's this? Mammon. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I like that. Monopolized through greed. Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, oh god, her and Battler. I just genuinely wonder who people like these would actually be attracted to. Doesn't really make much sense. Oh my god. Affections, Jesus Christ, you will never stop to capture them. That's a little bit odd and also sad. Oh, right, so Lucifer's the older. Yeah, ironic, Lucifer, the name of the devil. Satan's also the name of the devil, though, to be fair. Oh my god, that's hilarious. She's the oldest and yet she's the least talented. Wow. That's hilarious. Oh. Alright. I've just read that last sentence. Oh my god, it was all so normal. That's hilarious. Oh god, that's brutal. Lucifer, Mammon, Asmodeus, Satan. Who's this? Oh, Beelzebub. Oh yeah, of course. Beelzebub. Oh yeah, this one, Belphegor. She does seem very serious, I see that. Very contradictory to some of the other pieces of furniture's personalities. Whoa. Weird. I see this, yeah. Right, yeah, a very interesting read today. I really enjoyed that, and I'm actually quite excited. This is it's definitely been a really quite different beginning today. It's got potential. I really don't disagree with that. So, yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye. I don't know if I'll be able to play tomorrow, but hope so.